Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is about 7:01 a.m. I got up, got myself completely ready. Cody is still asleep and Ella is still asleep. I honestly could have another 45 minutes of quiet until she wakes up. I could have 2 minutes, I don't know. But what I am doing is I am just about to make myself a cup of coffee, enjoy a few minutes of quiet, maybe do a little bit of my Bible reading. I love days when I can get up and get myself dressed completely before she wakes up. The weather is supposed to be beautiful, so we'll probably spend a good amount of time outside. It's just gonna be a normal day in my life, and I am excited to bring you along with me. Anybody else take their morning coffee mug choice very seriously? Well, I have quite the Disney mug collection, and I'm always like, oh, am I in the cruise mood? Am I in the theme park mood? What kind of mood am I in? And I went this one. This one's one of my favorites. Remember when we got each mug? This mug is from a trip in 2016. It's probably one of my favorites. It's got a vintage looking map of Magic Kingdom. Anything Disney vintage is my favorite. Big coffee creamer addict. Did I get my coffee creamer? No. I placed a grocery order yesterday and I thought I ordered coffee creamer. Oh, no, I did. If you need to have creamer with your coffee, you understand the emergency that it is when you run out. I'm not drinking black coffee. I can't drink black coffee. If you're here to judge for the amount of creamer in my coffee, don't. She's still good and asleep, which makes me so happy. So I should have time to get through my morning devotion. I'm using the She Reads Truth app. So quick sidebar. Probably a month or two ago, my daughter is almost 11 months old. And up until a month or so ago, I and my husband have just not been setting alarms and just waking up when she wakes up, whether that's 6 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. That's when we wake up. For several months now, she's been very consistent, sleeping until 7 or 7:30ish. So that's just she was our alarm. We'd hear her on the monitor and we'd go in and get her and start our day. And I just it dawned on me cannot be healthy to start my day. The very first thing that I hear is a baby needing me. I'm just on. I don't have any time to myself to get the day going. That's when I decided, okay, I'm going to try and get up around 6 a.m. and have that time to myself. Fast forward, Cody sometimes gets up with me, sometimes he doesn't, but I was getting up at 6 a.m. and Ella was waking up at 6:15. So early for her, and it was really frustrating to me, to be honest with you. We started trying to figure out, is she hearing our alarms? Is she hearing the water running as I'm washing my face? What is it? And Cody looked at me one day and was just I think she has a new wake up time, which made me really sad because okay, so if I want to get up an hour before Ella now, does that mean I have to get up at 5 a.m.? That's early. Anyway, I've been sticking with the 6:15 wake up call, and I think she might be back to her, fingers crossed. Now that I say that, she's literally gonna wake 7:10 and she's still asleep. So maybe we're back on schedule to the 7:30ish wake up call. But side note, if you wake up to a baby crying and something has, about it makes you feel flustered, or just you're not starting off your day well, maybe consider waking up before your baby. It has been such a difference maker for me personally. Ella is starting to stir awake, so I'm gonna go up and get her here in just a second. Before I do, I wanted to just take 60 seconds, introduce myself. I know that I am new to YouTube and I'm really excited to start this journey, but whenever I watch channels, I like it when people give some context every now and again, who they are, what's going on in their life. I'm Madison. I'm 26, almost 27 years old. I'm married to Cody. Cody is a pastor. We live in Cincinnati. We've lived here for about 2 years, been a little over 2 years now. We moved here for him to pastor the church that we are currently at. We're new parents. I don't know when we lose the title new parents. Our daughter Ella is almost 11 months old. She'll be 1 in June. Then we have a dog, Flynn. He has a mini golden doodle. Up until 5 months ago, I was a working mom. I worked a full-time remote job, and then also had Ella with me. Christmas time, I finished that up, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom, but then I also work as a content creator. I make a full-time income, a user-generated UGC content creator, also doing some social media management. So it's been a really, really big blessing. All that to say, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I also have, I guess I kind of call it my nap time job. I try to keep that part, my responsibilities, isolated to Ella's nap times. So then when she's awake, you know, she's got my attention there. But we have great relationships with both of our families. We're very close with my side of the family as well as his. So they may be here in videos here and there. I have honestly thought about starting a YouTube channel for years. I would say back in high school. I graduated high school in 2015. So back then, it had crossed my mind. I was just too honestly embarrassed. I didn't want people to look at me and mock me for doing it. Fast forward to last year, 2022, the spring, I did a TikTok channel. And I saw some success and some growth there, had a lot of fun, and then got into, like I just shared, some of the content creation. And so I've just seen the benefits that can come from being on social media. Cody and I have talked about doing it. He's always been very interested in it. And I feel like what's kind of pushed me to go for it, is growth as a content creator. I am on camera for my job multiple times throughout the week. And so it just feels more comfortable to me. It feels less weird. So there's been a barrier broken down there. But also, we are in such a sweet season of life with Ella being at the age that she is, and it being this, you know, family of 3, this new family. I want to capture it. And so we already, especially Cody does a great job of already filming big things, small things, everything in between, that I'm like, okay, let's just make this a vlog. That's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Honestly, I expect my content to be a lot of daily vlogs, day in the life kind of stuff. And I personally enjoy watching videos of other people just sitting and chatting and going about their life. I have some YouTubers that I've subscribed to for years that I genuinely feel like are my friend, because they just sit and talk and I stay up to date on their life. And so that's kind of what I think this is going to be. If I have to plan it out or have like this big structure to the stuff that I'm doing, I'm not gonna do it. So that's the reality. But I think just the normal day-to-day, that's kind of, I think, the direction this will end up going, but who knows. Good morning, sugar pie. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's just what I wanted. Oh, okay, you can have it back, sure. There we go. Perfect. Uh-oh. Go. Are you doing it on purpose? I think you are. What are you doing, sissy? Good morning. Can you give me a good wave? Hello. Do you want some food? We're looking out the window. You say hi? Say hello, nobody. Hello to nobody. Breakfast time for her. At the point where we are going for the dog bowls. Everyone talks about when your child starts to get into the dog bowls, but like, you're just never mentally prepared for the inconvenience that it is. Stay right there until I'm done, okay? Yes, okay, thanks for listening. One of my favorite things to make Ella in the morning for breakfast, super easy. Crack an egg, a splash of milk, and then I add a little bit of salt just for some extra flavor. Whisk it together with a fork, put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and it's just the quickest and easiest way to make scrambled eggs. Like, I never thought that it was like a groundbreaking method. Fairly recently, I'm like seeing people on TikTok be like, check out this scrambled eggs hack for feeding your child, and I'm like, I didn't realize that not everyone does it that way. It's nice because when you do it like that, you can cut it with a knife into like the perfect size bites for them to pick up. Just easier than having to like, you know, really scramble it. Also will like to do it that way if I'm making like a breakfast sandwich. Like, you can like literally scoop it out of the bowl like in the patty shape. So if you're like making like a breakfast bagel or something, which I enjoy making a decent amount, it's like coming out in the perfect shape. So this is what it looks like after. And this guy always thinks scrambled eggs are for him. For years, giving him scrambled eggs as a snack. He's thinking this is for him. Luckily, Ella probably won't eat the whole thing, so then we give him whatever's left over in his dog bowl. So you'll get somebody. I just put Ella down for her morning nap, which means I should have about an hour and a half to myself. I need to take care of these dishes. This is always our dirty side. This is always our clean side. Anybody else do that? Use one part of your sink as like the drying rack. I'll probably start a load of laundry, and then I have some laundry that I folded yesterday that I need to put away. Other than that, like I don't feel like I have too many household. I mean, I have stuff I could do, but I don't really feel like there's much pressing. So I may use some of this time to just like sit and read. I have a website that I'm finishing up that I've been working on for a client of mine that I'll work on today, but I'm still waiting on them to send over a few things that I need to finish up the website. And so that may not happen until the afternoon nap, but it's kind of what nap times look like around here. I enjoy having this time to myself. And honestly, I'm gonna really miss it whenever she goes down to one nap a day, just because it's nice to have a morning nap and an afternoon nap for me to have a moment to myself. So I'll see what all I get done and what it looks like. Sink is emptied. Our hamper of clean clothes has been put away. And my laundry has been started. Ella always naps an hour and a half. Put her down at 10. It's 10:30. She's just sitting up in bed. Gotta be probably one of the most frustrating things as a mom of a kid this age. They are in their routine and then one day they're just not. We are going, we as in Ella and I, on a little unexpected field trip as Cody just called me and he locked his keys in his car. We both have push start cars, like keyless remote entry cars. If you have one of those, then you know you can't lock your keys in the car. That is unless you decide to let your key fob battery die. So I have to go take him his key, which now that I'm saying this, I would have driven there without the key. I have to go back inside and get the key to take to him, the spare key to get into his car. Oops. Okay, that would have been awkward. I got the key to his car now. That's where we're going. He's lucky she didn't take a long nap, because if I had to wake her up to do this, but it all worked out.
Thank you, honey.
Little baby caterpillar. Where you going? Ella? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't ignore me, I'm talking to you.
Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away.
It is now 4:45 and I am just making dinner. I made some taco soup in the crock pot that I'm just gonna let warm for the next hour or two. Cody and I are off, headed out doing separate things this evening, and this way whenever each of us gets home, we can just eat whenever it's convenient for us. Cody is home from work. Cody, tell us all about what happened today.
I went to work and we had a field trip, and I got out of the car. I thought my keys were in my pocket and they were actually in my work bag. I locked my keys in the car. My amazing, lovely wife had to come bring me the extra set of keys.
But I'm confused. How do keys to a keyless entry car get locked inside? Normally it doesn't let that happen.
There's like this battery thing in it, and it like runs out of juice sometimes, and mine had run out, so it didn't detect the key in there, so it locked.
How long had your battery been running low?
A couple months.
Had anybody reminded you to replace that battery several times up until today?
I think you had mentioned it in passing one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you got it replaced on your way home today, right?
I did not. I was gonna wait to do that for Mother's Day.
Car's all loaded up. I am off to go meet up with some friends to walk. Cody is taking Ella and he's gonna go run a few miles with her in her stroller. Here, I'll go ahead and close out my vlog here. I've rambled on a lot today. I've got plenty of footage, so nothing else to see here from today. Any closing statements? My first day vlogging.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, it really has been. Okay. Well, we did it. Thanks for watching my first vlog. There will be more. I feel like I need a signature sign off.
I don't have anything.
Bye.